All right, y'all. Philip here, 40 Watt Podcast. Going to do a quick little demo of the Rudetech 3MuF-14 pedal. Some of you know I had Jesse from Rudetech on the podcast a few weeks ago, and he and I got to talking about muffs. I'm not a big muff fan. I've had a few big muffs over the years. Nothing vintage, but I've had the big box. I've had a couple of muff style circuits in other pedals, and I've also had a couple of the nano ones. And while they're good, I mean, they were fine. They didn't do the thing for me. They didn't speak to me because I'm primarily a Fender style amp player, which means typically I've got some scoop mids, I've got extra highs and lows, and that's exactly what a big muff does. It scoops the mids and it adds highs and lows. So if you put it into a Fender style circuit, the mids tend to disappear. So Jesse told me what I needed to try was a muff that I could take the tone circuit out of. It's something you can do with his pedal. And I'm going to demonstrate it here for a little bit. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to play a little bit with a Les Paul. I got a 2019 Les Paul Standard I'm going to play with. Then I've also got a American Professional Fender Strat I'm going to play with to get a difference in a couple of, a little bit of the different sounds that you can get. I'm going to do my best to play something appropriate to a muff. As a blues guy and a blues and Americana and roots guy, the muff isn't really in my wheelhouse. That tone. If you came here expecting to hear Pink Floyd or Smashing Pumpkins, you're on the wrong channel. But we're gonna play it. We're gonna see what it sounds like. We're gonna see what we can get out of it. I'm pretty excited to at least give it a try. I've been living with it for a couple of weeks now. So it's got a couple of different circuits in it. It's got a Black Russian muff circuit. It's got a green muff circuit, and it's got the Civil War. It's got a switch to take out the tone circuit. It's also got a mid drive, which has a trim knob on top, which acts like a volume, but it's also got potentiometers inside, I believe, for tone and drive. Please look it up. I may be wrong there, but I think it's tone and drive on the inside. I haven't tweaked with those yet. They're stock from factory. So from Jesse's shop. So we're going to turn it on. I'm going to give you a little bit of the clean sound. I am running the Les Paul into a 2-rock traditional clean. So think twin reverb that you can actually push a little bit. So I've actually got it pushed a little bit. I'm running it through a Captor X, which is how I can push it without, making my ears bleed. The Les Paul definitely pushes it a little harder too, pushes that preamp. So we're going to start at the black circuit. And actually, before I do that, I'm probably going to play predominantly on the bridge pickup. I find that the muff circuit gets really woolly on a neck pickup. So, having said that, here is the black circuit. I really like that tone. I think it's cool. Gonna take it down to the green muff circuit. Lastly, the Civil War circuit. So, I think it sounds pretty good, but I think it sounds its best when you take the tone circuit out. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Down to the green circuit. And lastly, what I think is my favorite setting, Civil War, tone circuit taken out. So we're going to take the tone circuit back out. I'm going to add the mid drive. So putting the taking the tone circuit back out of it into bypass with the mid drive. Well, first without, with. I am a big fan. So we're going to switch guitars. Hopefully this doesn't make too much noise. Switching over to an American Pro Strat with a Rosewood neck. This guitar is tuned down to E flat, so... You could not ask for a more different tone than the Les Paul, than the Strat. Even with the two rock turned up pretty well, the Strat just does not. Stays pretty clean. So here's what it sounds like. Again, bridge pickup. And with the 3MuF-14, we're going to go through these pretty quickly since we've gone through them once. Gets pretty thick, gets pretty woolly, but we're going to go back up. We're going to take the tone circuit back into bypass, and then we're going to see what it sounds like. That's my favorite setting, probably right there. So we're going to turn on the mid drive to get you an idea what that sounds like. So. So there you have it. Some final thoughts on the 3MuF-14. I think it's a great pedal. I think the build quality is impeccable. I think the options are better than you're going to get in most muff pedals, period. The op amps are socketed. I think maybe the transistors are socketed as well. Don't quote me on that. But you can swap them out. Encourages tinkering. I think the price point is fantastic for getting 3 pretty classic muff circuits all in one box. You get to take the tone circuit out. You get the mid drive. I don't know that you're going to get a better value for a muff pedal out there, period, without having a bunch of muffs on your pedal board. And even then, that's not value, no matter how you shake it. So check out Rude Tech. Check out 3MuF-14. I'm going to leave the links down below for their Instagram, for their website. I think the last batch is completely sold out, but I think he's taking pre-orders for the next batch, so get your order in while you can. He didn't pay me to say any of these things. I bought this pedal with my own money, so I check them out. Give the pedals a listen. I think you're really, really going to like it. But yeah, other than that, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and grab you a Rude Tech pedal and try to make some noise. Later, y'all.